Hey guys, alright. Back here tonight talking indie comics. Tonight's focus is on Peter Simeti's Print Your Comic, a Newsprint crowdfunding campaign currently running on the best crowdfunding platform out there, Fund My Comic. Now, if you've seen my videos, you probably know I am a big proponent of physical comics. Nothing against digital comics. Sometimes those colors really pop off that backlit screen, but like most media, man, I gotta feel it. And physical comics offer an experience, tactile experiences that digital just cannot. So, for instance, only with physical comics can you bask in the beauty of foil covers like Sean Salter's Silence Do Good. Great comic that is also currently running on Fund My Comic. And rad chromium covers like Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog 2 Wrecked Planet. Look at that bad boy. So rad. But beautiful foil covers are not the only options available to comic creators out there. For almost 20 years now, Peter Simeti and his Alterna Comics imprint have been publishing tons of rad comics by a variety of great creators. One of the things that they're known for is that they provide super affordable floppies that are printed on newsprint paper, giving the comics that stone cold classic comic feel that, some folks feel like that kind of paper is crucial to what comics are, to what makes comics. I mean, I know Peter feels that way. Check out this t-shirt and bumper sticker he's offering on the campaign. Hell yeah, love that. That newsprint paper is at the core of this campaign. I would suggest you go to the campaign, obviously to check it out, but read Peter's in-depth description on, what led to the impetus of this campaign. I will try to sum it up very quick for this video. It pretty much came down to the outside printers they were using. Over time, those outside printers' prices raised and the quality lowered. So Peter realized that it'd be untenable for Alterna to continue the way they were going under those conditions. He realized the only way for them to keep going and even improve would be the ability to do their printing jobs in-house. He did extensive research and discovered that there were quality printers that could do those jobs, but of course, those cost some money, and that's where the campaign comes in. By backing this campaign, you not only ensure that Alterna can continue the great work they're doing, but you are providing an opportunity, I'd say countless opportunities for the greater indie comic space at large. I'll get to that in a bit, but I'm sure some of you out there are thinking, okay, the newsprint is nostalgic, but what's the quality like? How do the colors look, the inks, etc.? Let me show you an example. All right. Here we have a beautiful Alterna comic by Josh Howard, T-Bird and Throttle. Josh happens to be one of my big inspirations for my style and art. As you can see here, look at this. Beautiful inks, colors popping off the pages. Look at this. Yeah, totally rad, quality comics. And speaking of Josh, this mini art book provided the inspiration for something I'm going to talk about in a bit. Hell yeah. So yeah, your comics are going to look rad on that newsprint paper, and they're going to smell rad as well. If you know, you know. Thankfully, the campaign has been doing pretty damn well so far. I believe at least 2 stretch goals have been unlocked that have enabled Peter to get 2 printers that print both standard size comics and mini comics. And that's where my excitement comes in. I'll get to that in a second. But there's still time left in the campaign, still time to back, and still time to unlock more really great, helpful stretch goals. I believe one of those is for a dedicated mini printer, which will, of course, enable these guys to speed up the workflow even more with the in-house printing jobs. It is just so inspiring to see how this idea has had a lot of people's creative juices flowing. I felt like I saw it in real time when Elliot Rodriguez, killer artist, he interviewed Peter, I believe a week or 2 ago. I'll link that show in the comments. But on the show, Elliot was thinking how he's going to launch a campaign soon, so he already has that planned out. But he realized he had an IP that I believe has been dormant, and he was thinking maybe he could print like a small batch of that comic with the newsprint printing thing. And so that was so cool to see, and that's where my idea is similar. Like, I'm going to be launching a campaign for my comic in the fall. So like Elliot, like I have that basically planned out, but I am so stoked on this idea. I was thinking like, what can I do what can I print with this newsprint? And it hit me like, as some of you, if you've seen my videos, you also know that I do companion sketch or artwork pieces to go with them, and I've compiled a decent amount by this point. People seem to dig them. They're usually like sexy gals, like pinup art. And I was like, maybe I can make like an art book collecting, like I would clean them up and stuff, all these pinup pieces. Have like a beefy, maybe like 48-page art book that I can add to my campaign, like an add-on. I'm still fleshing it out, but roughly I'm thinking maybe offer a tier with the comic and the art book, and maybe even just a standalone art book tier with that newsprint art book. It's just so exciting to think about what creators can do with Peter's idea. So, yeah, again, it would behoove you to check out this campaign. I'm so stoked. So, yeah, related, as I often do, I have a companion artwork piece to this video. It's one of the pieces, pinups, that's going to be in the art book. So if that interests you at all, please check it out. That'd be rad. I'll be back soon with more indie comic related vids. If you could check those out, that'd be rad as well. All right, guys, be good. Be seeing you. Peace.